Well, good morning, I'm Not Yet Dead, and welcome back to Riverside Farms. So, in the back, nearly full again, last of the onions. Sorry, a bit weird with the game, it's loaded a bit odd with driving, but anyway, so yeah, we're actually at a new sell point, get it, a new sell point we've not been to before. We're at Lily's Grains. Hi Lily. I don't know if Lily watches my videos, to be honest, but I'm rather hoping Night does. Yeah, so come here. Prices, it's not a bad price. Was it 517 or something? Yeah, 517. Good price. And nearly another 250,000 litres. Let's just get a bit straighter, that's better. That. The accelerators are jamming on. It's a bit weird. Anyway, it doesn't appear to alter the driving capability, so I'm not too worried about it. Money's gone up nicely. I sold back the onion harvester. I returned the onion header. That's another reason the money's gone up again. But yeah, another 120,000. So today is the first day of I'm going to try and not record everything that I do. I'm going to try and have a day to an episode or thereabouts. This can now go back to the yard for the first time in actually a very long time, at least for now. We may or may not use it for the corn harvest. Sorry, I'm on the controller drift. Love it, it's getting worse. But yeah, so I've got a few jobs to do across the day. I want to get the grass cut in the field. I didn't get a chance to start it last night. It was 10 o'clock by the time I'd finished everything else, and very dark. But yeah, so we've got that to do. We'll do some contracting. But the main thing today will be to get the grass cut in this field here, get it in the bunker silo. If the corn finishes growing during the day, we'll do the same with that. Might be some more weeding to do on field 12. That is probably going to be our lot for today. Oh, need to put some fertilization on the field to our left as well. But that's probably about it. Not going to go overkill. So I'll show bits of those, and that'll be this video. I'll see you in a bit. Well, in the interest of bits of the map we've not been to before, we're going to field 58. We've got another fertilizing contract. Fortunately, of course, we've gone through the night. Therefore, a whole lot more fertilizing contracts have appeared. Not yet. So this is 57 on our right. Does that mean, oh no, that's 46. There's a whole load of fields just down here. I've just finished a field. I've just finished a contract on field 38. Yeah, so we're heading down to 58. So it looks like we take the next right. And yeah, quite a few more contracts actually fertilizing. So that's cool. Get these done. Next right, that's this one. Actually, I should go and get the mower working, the rostral mash. Oh look, there's the lake with the water. Yeah, I should go and get the rostral mash going. Actually, I think I'll get this started. I did 38 myself. It was a really funny shaped field. I have no idea where the entrance is. Looks like, is it? No, wrong way. Pin the map upside down. There we go, this way. Looks like the entrance is down here. Oh, so it's just, oh nice, it's just along the edge of the water. Awesome. Looks like we go down here, then looks like we take a left. Looks like the entrance is here. Here we are. Yep, another funny shaped field, but it's a bit bigger than the last one, so definitely worth cam on. Nice though, right next to the water line. taken those off. Try not to get too sprayed too much near the water's edge. Bad for pollution. I've got enough actually. This wasn't quite full when I started. That's what I'm trying to say. I had emptied what was left in the tank, so I might need to refill. Or rather than filling up the tank, I might just get I could just get a mobile tank, to be honest. Has this got? No, because it won't be able to tow anything with it. So I could get a trailer, but then I need I could one of the sort of service trailers, you know, the ones that you can put one of these on and have a barrel of fertilizer as well. But yeah, well, we'll see. Then we need a tractor to pull it. Anyway, I'll carry on with this. I'll maybe leave a worker to it at some point, and let's go cut some grass. So, starting on the headland, as we go around the grass field, the contract on field 58 has been finished, and well, actually now got one running on field 59, just opposite, so I've just been around down the headlands of that. Got a worker on it. Worker's doing the mowing at the moment. I might do some of it myself. I actually quite like using that, and it's a nice chilled out job, but I just thought I'd come and get the headland up first, using the Class, because frankly it's the only tractor I've got that's big enough. The big Fent is sitting over on field 12 in case, with the weeder, in case the weeds reappear, which I'm expecting them to do, because only part of the field yesterday was covered in weeds. So yeah, we'll see. I just thought I might as well, rather than traipsing back and forth, might as well leave it there, and we can go grab it as and when. So we've got the Class to do this, which is probably not great. Turning circle won't be fantastic, but we'll need it for compaction anyway. I washed the truck, the trailer rather, should I say. It looks amazing, spotless. It is fantastic, as new. Remember that when it comes. Whoa, oh, here we go. Stupid controller. Remember that when it comes to selling time. How amazing and clean and shiny it looks. I keep remembering I need to do a milk run, so I need to do a milk run. Yeah, because we've got even more by now. In fact, actually, the animals probably need a bit of attention, but I'll do that off screen because it's only a couple of episodes since I last did that. They'll need, at very least, they'll need cleaning up. Probably nothing more, to be honest, at this point. The sheep certainly don't need much more, because I left the water trailer there, so every now and again I pop over and top up their water and clean their feed area, but their feed area will need cleaning again. In fact, you can see it from here, it does, and the cows definitely will. Right, so that's contract on field 59 done. Bit tricky to get the swaths completely. Anyway, here's the first load. We'll go and load it in a second. Finally, the weeds came through on field 12, so we're just taking those out. Done a lot of it already. Done quite a few bits actually since the mowing is now finished on the grass field. Actually, if I just back this up. Yeah, the mowing is now finished on the grass field. I actually went and got a manure spreader. Oh, I missed some. Look, that's no good, is it? I can't have that. When I got a manure spreader, and I started spreading manure on our rye field, having used the lovely Sadie to to get the manure out of the manure pit, silo, whatever you want to call it, bunker. That'd be the right word. I'm not having a lot of luck with this, has to be said. I think unfortunately it's just the right size for the weeder, and therefore absolute precision is required, which is unfortunate. Oh, you know what, we'll just get it done and then we'll come back. It's funny, you can see the curve to the field because the weeder doesn't quite gel with the, you know what, I get it. We'll come back and do a bit more. Doesn't quite mould itself to the slope of the field. I'm purposefully going to come over to one side because I'm not going to cut both bits, but if I've got bits to do, I kind of want them all on the same side. What else? Finished the next contract. I have sold the Capini, and when I've got a bit of a minute, I'll get, because it was empty and I wanted the Hardy for doing this field, so I figured we'd do our fertilization contracts now with the Hardy. Is it just this patch, or is there more beyond? Maybe it is just this patch then. I thought there was a bit more down that edge, but I guess not. It's a funny little patch. Come on. Yeah, so quite a few jobs done. Oh, and of course, before I used Sadie to empty the manure out, I cleaned up the animal areas. I've sorted out the water. I just need to feed them now as well. I think there's another patch down at the end of the field. But yes, I've been busy. It doesn't look like we're going to get all of the grass in and the corn cut. In fact, the last time I checked, the corn hadn't even progressed in growth. So yeah, actually my plans to get the silo, bunker silo filled today are going. They're looking less likely. If I get this weeding done, turn the weeder, and catch up with you in a bit. Okay, so that's all sorted. Oh, need to zoom out a little bit, try and keep an eye on our lines. Need to go over a little bit, we're going to miss some. Yes, I've returned the weeder, brought the fence back up, as you can see. Had a tractor swap, the class was previously on this. I've put that back on the loading wagon, ready. I'm hoping I've got enough manure. This is the last full load. I think there might be a little bit more left. We'll just have to see how we do. I've not used this manure spreader before, thought I'd give it a go. Wow, that was really rubbish, that line. Let's just try and, come on. I've got the wheel today and I'm clearly not used to using it. There we go. There we go, that's better. Let's try and straighten up the line. Actually, we should be all right. Only a couple more passes. And we should be good. I am denied about using it on the field that I ploughed, but I just thought, actually, I might as well do my own field with it first. Or my own field I'm actually going to harvest. Yeah, it's quite a nice spreader, actually. Again, another manure spreader that in-game manure spreader I haven't used from 19. Plenty, which is a good job because I think we've got a couple of patches I need to tidy up. I did have a worker on it for a little while and it looks like I didn't leave him a particularly good line, so he's missed a bit, and then of course I've just missed a bit too. Never mind, it is what it is. Yeah, still no signs of that corn being ready. If I were a better driver, I could probably do that in one pass, but I'm not even going to bother trying because I'll just leave gaps. Actually, I'm not sure I could, to be fair. So fine. Last strip. Well, I messed up that, didn't I? I don't know why I find this so hard with a wheel. If I was driving a car, I'd be fine. It's just something about playing the game with a wheel. It's just, I can't figure out reversing with a trailer. There we go. Nice, last strip. Another job finished. That's weeding done, that's manure spreading done. I haven't got a contract currently, so I'm not going to think about that. But actually on screen, let's get some of this grass up as well. And maybe we can do a bit of compacting as well. It's been a while since we've done that. Right, there were a couple of patches that we missed. This bit here, look, you can see it straight away. No need to worry about being too accurate on it because we can pull back. And actually that's going to be pretty much spot on. If I'd been slightly more accurate, we'd have had a bit left over. So that was about 60,000 litres of manure that have gone on to here, thereabouts. I think it's a 20,000 litre capacity, roughly. That's done now, field. And there we go. Fold it away. And let's go pick up some grass. You know, I may decide to put the Fent on this. I didn't do a double headland, which was a bit silly on my part, and I wish I had done, because actually with the twin wheels and the four-wheel steer, I mean, you can take the four-wheel steer off, right, but it's still not the most manoeuvrable tractor in the world. It's a little bit big for this. So yeah, the Fent may be a better idea, but we'll see how we get on. Trees don't help either. I was going to start right down at the far end and thought better of it, because that's actually going to be quite fiddly, so that might be a job to finish off tomorrow. But you know what, corn's not ready yet anyway. It's amazing actually how much the crops grow overnight, and because I've started switching growth off overnight, not to have to anymore, I suppose, but you know, actually I quite like it. It's a little more relaxed in terms of crop speed. Yeah, we'll just drive at the hedge, it's fine. It's the other snag of having twin wheels. I could just put single sets on, I suppose, while I do this. Maybe that would be the answer. Just trying to get the right line, not bad. But yeah, so near the end of the day, shadows are lengthening. And yeah, I'm just going to be pretty much doing this now. I've left the Fent actually connected up to the food mixer, mixing wagon, because actually I remembered that I need to give the cows more TMR, so I might do some more TMR as well this evening, get them sorted out. I haven't given the sheep any more food yet, missing a bit either, but I'm assuming they're probably not as bad, but I'll check, because of course and I forgot when I was cleaning up the cows that I'm not supposed to put the silage in their feed trough, and I did. So now there's a tiny little bit of silage in their feed trough. Get that bit I missed there later. Maybe I suppose it would help if I missed a double rather than a single. I did every other 3 rows rather than every other row. But I still think I've missed a bit right at the top. Yeah, this is not great actually. Also not helped again as usual with I'm using a wheel, not a controller, and it does take a lot more sorting out. But there we go. Anyway, nearly full actually. It's not going to take as many trips up and down here as I thought. to get this in, I don't think. You know, on that basis, that's maybe 3 or 4 loads it's going to take to do the whole field. Plus a bit of tidying up. That's okay. It'd be interesting to see, actually. We'll go, especially now I've got the panel on, it's easier to do, to see how much we've got in the bunker silo, because I don't remember. And I've added only 1 load of grass so far. So let's see how that is. Need to give this a clean, actually. It's filthy. Ooh, and a tune-up. Crikey. There we go. Beautiful. Right, now this I'm going to do with the controller, but let's see what the controller drift is like, shall we? Let's put that on so we can see what we've got. And so I could try turning all-wheel steering off. I say I've been switching off all-wheel steering on this, so it always defaults back to having it on whenever you reload the game, which is why it's on now. But actually, it's just size of the thing, it doesn't really help its turning circle that much. Just over 1,051,333 litres. But compacting's still at 96%, which is actually pretty good, considering I haven't compacted it for ages. Not intentionally compacted it, I mean obviously driving over it with a heck of a lot of weight, we're going to need to think about doing some levelling, aren't we? Even this is struggling. I mean, at least it's looking like there's some stuff in it now. And it's nowhere near what you'd call full, but it's just got to be what? If you really maxed it, 3 million litres or so? I've got to figure out how I'm going to empty these silos, because that now means that I've got well over 1 million, you know, I'm going to have 1.5 million litres in here, easy. And we've got, I think it was about a similar amount, I can't remember, down at the biogas plant of compost. So I need to figure out how I'm going to empty them, and I think it'll just be belts and the big trailer, to be honest. Yeah, this is going to need some compacting. Absolutely going to need some compacting. So you know what, we've done a load of grass on screen. Let's do that, shall we? Get this neatened up. It is starting to get a little bit tricky to get across there. More manure in the pit already. Got the other weight now, so we could always attach the fence as well to the back, which we should just try it at some point. I'm not sure I need to do it, but we should just try it at some point. And actually, you know what, as well? So if I flip to this, I can then right stick, no, not that one, so I'm on the wrong one. Why can I not? No, that's that one. Yeah, that's that. How do I then... Okay, that's that. Oh my goodness, really? Now I'm being completely stupid. No, that's that. Oh, that's obviously, that's just doing that. Okay, fine. So what if I now... Oh, you have to unfold it. Sorry, I thought it was... Oh dear, I don't know. And then lower it. Okay. and then switch on the thing at the front. Just thought I'd clear some of this stuff away from the edge. I mean, we can get Sadie out. I've given her a wash. We can get Sadie out as well to help pick up anything that's loose. But actually, I have to say, this is not the neatest way to do it anyway, is it really? Yeah, we'll just get Sadie out, shall we? Let's go. Oh, bloody controller. It's getting worse. It was alright for a while, but suddenly in the last few days it's just got really bad. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's quite a big rut we've got there. Oh, that would help. We were grounding, that's why. Right, let's switch that thing at the front on. Because this can be the problem, right? Is at some point it just sort of lifts up, then it bounces, and then it just sort of gives you a massive divot in the surface. Which, to be fair, I could probably sort out anyway, I suppose. But it does this bouncy thing, just makes a mess. But it is better, and it certainly does help to level out the ridges that I've caused by my driving up and down, unloading. Which is what I'm supposed to do. It's not like that's a bad thing, just, you know, it really does help smooth those out a lot more efficiently than otherwise might be. But when we compact it, compaction isn't the issue. The issue is leveling it, and it becomes a struggle. But, I mean, that's better already, it's fine. See, that's kind of weird, isn't it? Oh well, anyway. So if you lower the whole thing, actually just puts a massive hole in the ground. It does work well, but I have to say, it does, yeah, it has its challenges. I think they all do, to be fair. Or it's just that I'm not patient enough, to be honest, which is possibly another way to look at it. But that is better already. Excellent. Certainly more manageable slope to get the old trailer up. Actually, that's better. That's much better. There we go. Right. It's getting a bit dark. I am going to call it a day. So, you know, day to an episode. Let me know what you think. Though, to be honest, by the time the next ones come out, I'll have already recorded them. But I hope you have enjoyed it. But I'd be curious to see your feedback, because, you know, this is not the only series I'm ever going to do. So yeah, let me know. Whilst it might be too late for this series, it might affect how I do other things in the future. Let me know what you think. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, likes and subscriptions very much appreciated. take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.